This is a big day for James Bell. He's been called back for a second interview with Time Warner Cable for an opening in their tech department. It's a promising sign, especially for a guy who's been out of work for 5 months. James isn't taking any chances, leaving his place in Harlem 2 hours early for the 20-minute drive to Woodside and an opportunity to start earning a paycheck again. After about a half an hour inside, he emerges, confident, or at least as confident as anyone in his position can be.
I think it went very well. These days you never know what they're thinking.
Of course, James has a lot of company as an out-of-work New Yorker. The unemployment rate in New York City is higher than the national average. And then there's this. James is a black male. The unemployment rate among African-American men is nearly twice the national average, almost 20%.
I think it's tough for black people to get a job, period. Not only because they're black, but because education, probably educational-wise, lack of experience.
Those are not problems James seems to have, or at least not ones that he lets get in his way. While explanations for the huge disparity in unemployment between black men and everyone else range from poor work histories to criminal records, there's no obvious reason why a guy like James shouldn't have a job by now, even in this economy. He's got a long work history, including a stint as a New York City traffic agent, no criminal record, an associate's degree, and a real desire to get a job.
It can get frustrating, but I don't let it get to me because, like I say, if you give up, then, hey, there's nothing. If you're going to give up, then you're never going to find anything. So you basically have to just keep tapping until the right thing comes along.
He's been spending some of his days at the Workforce One Center in Harlem, run by Seedco, and he's been on a few interviews. So far, though, without success. He will not play the blame game, though.
Do you think that in the interviews you've been on, do you think people are giving you a fair shake?
Sometimes I think not, but then I try to be positive about it, and just keep trying. There's got to be somebody out there that I think will hire me.
James has reason to question whether he's being treated fairly in his job search. Numerous studies have shown that, all else being equal, a black man is less likely to be hired for a job than a white man. But James doesn't dwell on that possibility. He thinks the competition in this economy is tougher for everybody.
You're competing with the younger people. You're competing with people just come out of college. You're competing with people that already have multiple degrees and experience. So you're competing with a lot of different things. You're getting hit from all kinds of directions.
But you don't seem to be
discouraged. I can't afford to be. I can't afford to be discouraged. I got to get out there and do what I got to do. If I'm going to be discouraged, I'll never find a job.
And with an attitude like that, it's hard not to be left with the nagging question, why hasn't James Bell gotten a new job yet? I'm J.D. Dapper for City Limits.